We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. It's Brandon Powell with the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Jones trying the left side. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Devon Bullard bringing that play to an end.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Man in motion here. 2nd down carry for Jones. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Quay Walker. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. First throw for the backup now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going, but that forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Love now. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Handoff here to Jacobs. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Love now to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Here's Jacobs. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down throw, here's Love. That's into the hands of Dobbs. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. Well, it's a perfect play to break it big.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This throw is cut. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
Love out of the shotgun. Flush down out to his... This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
And the Vikings going to the dog package here. 3rd down coming up. Love. Chased out to his right. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Okay, you can give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit. Because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. The kick by Folk is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Powell now to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Vikings and this running back headed back out for a new series. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. They've got 1st down from the 31. On the carry, this is Jones. And he's brought down for a loss. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Vikings have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. All right, here we go. 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Able to find Jones. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
The Packers all set to get back out there. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Play fake, it's Love. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! Harrison Smith with the INT! And the Vikings are tackled after a stellar return. Following the interception, they're going to take over at their 40.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
The Vikings now set to take the field. And I'm sure they all got a stern lecture on ball security between possessions after they fumbled it away on their last series. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Jones reels it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Has the connection to Hawkinson. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st. Packers into a nickel defense, 3rd down. Now looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And 4th and 4 coming up. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It was Johnny on the spot.
The Packers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Love. Watson with the catch. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 41. Takes the handoff, now Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. But my hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
A second down throw here for Love. He's got Watson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. And the kick by Folk is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Return starts from the goal line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. While New Year's parties get set up nationwide this afternoon, we're closer to ringing in the holiday ourselves. That's halftime here on New Year's Eve. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We just watched a solid first half from the 2022 rushing champ, Josh Jacobs. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out come the Vikings for the debut possession of our second half. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This is Jones on the handoff. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun here. Able to find Hawkinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. He'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Boy, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Setting up a throw. Rolling left, behind. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it'll be their football. Out now runs the Packer offense. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They stick with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Love from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Running on first here with Jacobs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Going run again with Jacobs. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Rolling out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
The Packers send out their punting unit. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Vikings are going to take over from deep in their own side. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 21. Pass is caught by Addison. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw now. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Javon Bullard bringing that play to an end.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They go play action here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And they had that one contained right at the line. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Jones once more. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming. Back to throw. He's on the move. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Packers pick it up.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's a give to Jacobs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run. It may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Cut by Jacobs. And he goes out a little short of the 40. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down throw. Here's Love. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They go counter. It's Jacobs. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Toward the sideline and cut by Reed. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Packers.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That finds Jacobs complete.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Love out of the shotgun. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
That'll be complete to Jacobs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing, Love. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make it.
So the red challenge flag has hit the field. Matt LaFleur wants to see this again. Oh, this one is really close, Brock. Did he establish possession and then get both feet down?
Yeah, maintaining possession while being a ballerina, not always easy. A lot to look at here, but I know he thinks he's got a touchdown.
So their second challenge definitely goes better than their first. And thanks to the rule changes from this offseason, they're going to still get a third challenge flag, even though only one of their 2 calls was overturned. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers push the lead to 2 scores now. On now is McManus to kick this away. Powell now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it just feels like he's been fighting uphill since this one kicked off today, doesn't it? The mistakes just canceling out a lot of what he's been able to do offensively on the positive end of things. This defense, man, they have seized on the mistakes and made life difficult. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Every once in a while, sure, a pass, it can go for a negative yard. But lose that much, I promise you, that call will never come up on the call sheet again.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They give to Jones, right side. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this 3rd down. Looking to the air here. Able to find Jones. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Packers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Love. That's to the sideline, and it's a catch by Watson. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Love. Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be first down, Packers.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. He's got it near the 8. And he drives this forward to the 6. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run, Jacobs. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Again, it's Jacobs. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Love now on 3rd and goal. Bails out of the pocket, and he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Jordan Love, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
They want to run it across. And he will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage.
Every once in a while, we don't have to confuse this game. Simply beat the man in front of you. Carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Chandler now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jair Alexander with the stop. Give him 5 yards on the pickup. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 46. Fits it through the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
They'll throw it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here comes Reed. This return makes it up to the 25. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Jacobs gets it on the draw. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here's 2nd and 2. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference, they pull out the stat sheet, and when they do, they look for some anomalies. And today, well, this head coach is going to be very proud of a defensive effort, getting after the quarterback 6 different times. 6 sacks, and they've had a heyday in the backfield.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Love from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. Motioning one of the tight ends. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Love to throw. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air with Love. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Jacobs running behind center. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Love now. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Love. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Chandler now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The home team's back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Has the connection to Hockenson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Darnold looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. Throwing here, Darnold. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's Darnold to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Running right, this is Jones. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes